Hey guys, today we'll be doing a slightly different type of video, going away from the world of tech and moving into the world of cats. So, as you might have known from the channel name and the videos that Mimi has featured in, we have a 3-year-old tabby cat called Mimi. She's a female, and despite being a female, she's a super dominant and territorial cat. So that's why I would love to document my 30-day journey on how to introduce a new kitten to an existing cat, as I've got a new kitten. Let me just show you to him now. So guys, this is my 10-week-old British short-hair male kitten. His name is Beanie, and he is a super playful, super loving kitten, and despite the breed, he was actually found as a rescue. So, his playful energy and his super loving personality makes him a really interesting test for how Mimi will react. We'll be doing all sorts of courses and obstacles over the next 1 month, and inshallah we will find out how they get along after that. Will they be tolerant, or will they still be hissing and growling? Thank you, and get ready. So guys, it's been about 5 days since they've been in the same vicinity, and to me, Mimi looks slightly suspicious, but at the same time, she's keeping relatively composed, and I'm trying to distract her as best as possible with toys, treats, and of course lots of love and attention. After that, we'll move on to other tasks, but for now, I've been doing things such as scent soaking, and the name says it all. Basically, it's when cats soak their scent on different items, including human hands and feet and legs, and they do that to mark their scent and mark their territory or this human as their own. So that's what scent soaking is. As you can see in this short example, that I'm rubbing my hands over Beanie and then making Mimi smell it so she gets used to his scent. And in this clip, Mimi looks super suspicious of me, wondering what this new smell is, but we progress, and then I proceeded to do the same thing with a piece of dry, clean cloth, such as a shirt, towel, or even a blanket. Basically, I'm just rubbing it all over Beanie so it captures all of his fur, or as much as possible at least. So then Mimi will be presented with this, and I'll put a few treats on it as well, so she associates Beanie's scent with something positive such as treats, and as you can see, she eats that up rather quickly. Then we'll proceed to do the same thing, but instead of rubbing on Beanie, now Mimi will be rubbed and Beanie will smell it and associate it with treats. As you can see, Mimi did not like being rubbed one bit, and that is probably due to the fact that we usually take her in a blanket to the vet, so she's very suspicious and doesn't like being rubbed down. Anyway, that point aside, now Beanie is smelling Mimi's scent, and she has put some treats on there, so he should associate Mimi's scent with something positive. Now Mimi is bathing outside of Beanie's room, ready to be fed for breakfast. Now it's time to give them each food with a barrier or a door. I've been doing this for about 5 days and there hasn't been any hissing or growling, but now I'm going to step it up and move it even closer. So as you can see, Beanie is super close to the door, and now this is the issue. As it's getting closer, Mimi just refuses to eat flat out, even though she hasn't eaten for an entire night. Still, she wants to be super fussy, and she can definitely sense that there's another cat. But oh, there she goes. She looks like she's eating. Well, maybe when I'm not around, because when I'm around, then she clearly gets conscious and then goes right back to the living room. So I'll wait a little bit and we will see. Yes, I can see her tail. I'm in the other room, and finally, after half an hour of stalling, she is finally eating. You and I both can't see her body, but the reason I know she's eating is because I can hear her sounds, what she makes. Chomping, and her tail's obviously there. I'm there celebrating, and that's a wrap for day 5. See you in another few days, and progress, inshallah, will be made.